Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemon Branch Travels. I'm so glad you're here, and today we are heading to my absolute favorite castle in all of Europe. It's Neuschwanstein. It's the real-life fairy tale that inspired Disney's original Sleeping Beauty castle, and honestly, it feels like you've stepped right into a storybook. So buckle up, we're gonna go for a hike, we go inside for a full tour, and I'll show you some amazing spots, including the royal kitchen. Plus, I'll take you to the balcony with stunning views over the lake, and yes, we made it to that famous bridge for the iconic castle shot. Then we wind the day down with a cozy hotel tour in Füssen, followed by a dinner at a Gasthaus. This is a traditional German inn where locals go for great food and warm vibes. So let's get started. Neuschwanstein is calling. Okay, we are on the road to one of the most iconic castles in the world, Neuschwanstein, or as I like to call it, the fairy tale castle of my dreams. Now this place was built for King Ludwig II of Bavaria in the late 1800s, and he was known as the fairy tale king, and honestly, one look at this place and you will totally get why. Now he wanted a castle straight out of a legend, and that's exactly what he created. Towers, turrets, mountain views, the whole thing looks like it was pulled from the pages of a storybook. Okay, all right everybody, we just parked and we are on our way to Neuschwanstein Castle, and it is pouring rain, but you can park. There's a parking down there, or there's parking. This is a restaurant. We ended up just parking here at this restaurant, and it is 12 euros. So when you see these blue parking, you will see that that is where you can park, obviously. We are on a trek up, and it takes, there's the castle clear up there, and it's going to take us like a half an hour to get up there, I think. So it's like a half an hour walk, but it is absolutely pouring rain. We are in our umbrellas, obviously, but we also have our favorite ponchos. So you'll see everybody's just kind of wearing these different colored ponchos. And I'm going to leave a link for you down in the Amazon, for Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description for them. But yeah, you can get them on Amazon. These are our favorite ponchos. You buy them in packs of 20, and they're not very expensive, but they cover you all the way down to your wrists. Unfortunately, it's raining, but it has not deterred the crowds. There are hundreds of people here. So I'm hoping when we get up there, most everybody is gone for the day. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so here's kind of the deal. When you come here, you do have to walk. There's a couple ways to get up here, two ways really. You can either take a horse carriage, or you can just walk it. It's about a half an hour walk, and you can see it's all uphill to get there. But just remember, it's always downhill when you head back. So I got this nice road for you to walk on. It is paved, so it's not like you're in the dirt, even though it's really rainy. But look how beautiful and green it is. Okay, you come up and turn the corner, and boom, bang, boom, we are here. So you get a real sense of how big this place is. So awesome. Absolutely breathtaking. Here's the awesome thing. I know you guys follow me because Disney is my life, but you got to picture soaring right now, okay? So it is from this direction right here that they fly up towards this castle and then up and over. So you see this face just looking from the other side. But I'm gonna go up here, show you what the rest of the valley looks like, because you don't realize that we're up here on the side of the mountain and not necessarily at the peak of the mountain. So that is looking down the side of the mountain. Now, if I flip around, here, then now you see the front of the castle. So this is the direction you fly up. This is what it looks like from underneath, looking back up. I should be playing this horn music right now. Okay, so this is what it looks like straight off the edge of where the entrance to the castle is. I mean, it is just like straight down. That is crazy. Okay, so here is coming straight in the front gate, and this is what we are greeted to. So let me get some shots looking back at the entrance there. I got a pretty clock up there. Okay, so we are here at 5 o'clock. This is the last tour of the day, and we're hoping it's not going to be too crowded. And so far it's not. The amount of people that were walking down versus who was walking up, there was nobody walking up with us. So there's only just a few others that are going to be joining us. So anyway, it's crazy it's on such a rainy day, but you know what? That's okay. We are still here. So what's crazy about this is I got to come here right after I got out of high school. And that was 33 years ago, if you can believe that. So maybe I shouldn't say that because that kind of dates me a little bit. But I got to come here for a graduation trip. And this is one of the places we got to come. And it was 33 years ago in next month. So anyway, it's crazy how much I remember of this place and how much I love this place. And I've always wanted to come back. It just took me a while to get back. So anyway, here we are. Today is the day, and I cannot wait to get inside and see how much of it I really do remember. Okay, so the tour does begin down below, but we just came up to get some pictures before. And so now we're just going to walk back down. I don't know if we get to come back up there or not. I honestly cannot remember. So we're going to work our way back down the stairs and over to where the tour actually starts, which is over this other side down here. Let me see if I can zoom in. And that bridge right there gives you an amazing view looking back. I hope we get to go up there. I don't know if we do or not, but check that out. Okay, so our tour has officially begun. I thought we were the last of the day, but we're not. There's two more groups behind us. They go till 5:40, it looks like, is the last tour. But they now posted our time, the 5:10. So here we go. So maybe it's the last English tour, maybe. I don't know, because it says English. So 5:10 English. So maybe this is the last English tour.
All right, so we're making our way up this spiral staircase inside Neuschwanstein Castle. And yes, it's just as magical on the inside as you could ever imagine. But here is the catch. There is absolutely no filming that is allowed inside the main rooms. They're pretty strict about it, so we have to soak it all up the old-fashioned way by just getting online and looking at other pictures or being present. But don't worry, they do let us film this incredible view from the balcony, and also, in my opinion, one of the coolest rooms in the entire palace, and that is, here's the kitchen. Now, you might not expect it, but King Ludwig's kitchen was seriously ahead of its time. We're talking it had running hot water, a rotating spit powered by warm air, and it even, believe it or not, yes, it had a telephone system. So for a castle that got finished back in the 1880s, that is wild. And this is just one more reason this castle blows my mind every time.
Okay, so now we just exited the building. Now we're off the back side of the castle. So you can see the castle there. Absolutely magnificent castle. This pathway here is going to lead us up to that bridge. And I didn't think we were going to get to make it to that bridge, but we're going to try because we want to do it before it gets dark. So here we are on the path and the trek up to that bridge. Okay, so we are almost to the bridge, and I got to tell you, it was worth it because that was not even a 10-minute walk, and we are already up here to the bridge. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. they limit how many people can go on the bridge. Only 200 people can actually go on this bridge to keep it safe. Oh my gosh! You see right through the floorboards, and the boards move. Oh, holy crap! Okay, so there is the castle, and oh my gosh, okay, we gotta go all the way across. I mean, we're already up here. We gotta go all the way across. It looks like there's more, like another area that you can keep walking, but this is incredible. It's a little bit foggy today. But I am gonna come pretty much right to the middle here. So there it is. For all you Disney fans, you come up over the right side. Oh yeah, that's all I think of is Soarin'. Okay, let's take a look at the other side of the bridge. And there you see the spring. Like, is that a spring? I don't know. It's coming out of the mountain. There's not like a creek up above. It's just like, I guess there is a creek up there. Erase, erase. Look at that, it goes into some pools of water. Oh my gosh. And then comes out over that side. And then down it goes. Wow. Okay, that's pretty spectacular. All right, I'm gonna keep going across over here so you can see what's on the other side of this bridge. I have to say, it's a little sketch. These boards move. These boards are moving up and down as I'm walking across it, and we are clear up in the sky. So anyway, okay, so this tells us, so 2 3/4 that away. So the trail continues up over yonder. But looking back over this way, there's the bridge. And walking across this, I kid you not, this is really sketch, you guys. This is crazy how it moves. You just got to trust it. If they can have 200 people on here, I guess we just trust it. But anyway, all right. What do you think of that view, everyone? Let me know down in the comments if you've ever been here and what your thoughts are of actually seeing this castle from this angle. It's absolutely stunning. The fact that they built a castle up on the ridge of that, isn't that just insane? Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. The one that he had planned apparently was going to be 10 times more amazing. The most elaborate, amazing castle that has ever been known to man, and it was going to be up on another peak like this somewhere. I don't remember where, but anyway, isn't that incredible? All right, unfortunately, it's a really crazy day, very rainy, but anyway, we still had to do it. And that really didn't take us that long from where we just were underneath the back of the castle there to wind our way up and over to this side to get on the bridge. That was maybe a 10-minute walk. Okay, so that is a counter right there that tells everybody how many people are on the bridge. So they obviously can control it inside this booth that's right here, but 0 of 200. So anybody that comes up here, they can see that there's only 200 people that are allowed on that bridge. Let me tell you, I don't know how 200 people would fit on that. Those boards move up and down so much, that is like freaky deaky. But anyway, that sign right there will tell you how many people are on the bridge. But like I said, there must not be any counter going because there's 2 people out there right now. So it should say 2 of 200. But anyway, that's what that is. Okay, so from the bridge, there's 2 ways that you can walk back down off of the mountain. You could either go back to the right, which was down kind of closer to where the entrance to the castle is, which is about 40 to 50 minutes, or you could come down left. You'll see this path here. This was 30 minutes, so we're cutting off about 15 minutes of walk time to come down this route. And it is paved. This doesn't look like it. This is concrete. It just doesn't look like it, but it is paved. So that's a little bit faster way to come down. But on the flip side, you cannot see the castle one last time. But once you get around the first bend, you can't see the castle again until you get to the bottom anyway. So there's just a little tip. If you want to save some steps, you can come down this path from the bridge. Okay, so this is one cool bonus of coming down this way. You can see there's the bottom of a waterfall. Look at that. Check out the waterfall. So you can get to see the waterfall if you come down this way. But you do have to walk right through it. But that was cool. So yeah, that's just the waterfall. I don't know if we'll see another one or not, but that was cool. It's running pretty good today. Maybe it's not running as good if it's not raining, but definitely really pretty coming down through here. Okay, so we've made our way down and you can see the castle up there on the hill again. So awesome. You see the tower there? You can see how that inspired Disney to create the Disney castles based on that design right there. Hopefully you can see it on the little, I can only see it in a little 2-inch screen, but hopefully that's showing up. Okay, you guys, we just got back from Neuschwanstein Castle and we just checked into our hotel, but I wanted to show you what this was like. So we're here in Füssen, not very far, but we're staying in number 7. I'll tell you what the hotel is once I remember. Go ahead and check this out. This is one of the nicest places that we have stayed this entire trip. So you come into this entryway and you have the bathroom right here. So as you come in, we've got the toilet and the shower all in one room, which has been a little bit different than the last couple because the toilet's been in its own separate room. But that is the shower and the sink, and it's really, really nice, really well done. So that is the bathroom. So we come back in here, and this has a sliding glass door, so you can separate the rest of the family room. And so in here, hello, this is like a family room. Got a TV up on the wall, which is really nice. You got a little glass table, and they do have a fridge as well as a couch. So over here, this is a 2-room suite. So we've got one room in here with a single bed. And I don't know if that has a trundle bed or not. It looks like it is. It's a trundle bed, yeah. So there's a trundle bed there. So you've got 2 mattresses in here and a cute little desk. And then it looks like this right here is just a little wardrobe closet here. So yeah, that's a trundle.
You could have it. This is huge for European
Yeah, this is
standards.
really big.
Big family in here.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is called a junior suite. I do know that. So whatever that means. There's another bedroom over here. And this has a king-size bed in it. Also has the wardrobe closet. But I'm really liking the floors are just this nice faux wood floor everywhere. So I'm sure this is another wardrobe closet. Oh, and then okay, cool. So check out the fancy chandeliers in each of these rooms too. It's the City Apart Hotel. There's City Apart Hotel, and it's in Füssen there. There's another shot at it. And this, like I said, this is apartment number 7. So I think they have 14 rooms here. And anyway, this is the next one. So there you go. Entrance into the hotel from the street level. Well, let me show you kind of, so it just says hotel there, but how do you get there? This is the street. Look how awesome the street is. And then this is the hotel right here. So it's called the City Apart Hotel. Okay, so yeah, look at this street. So there's just a ton of different shops now. They do close pretty early. They're always closing early here, but we're gonna still go try and find something to eat. Okay, we're on our way to a Bavarian restaurant, so we can go get some brats. But it's 8:25, and the kitchen closes at 9, we think. So we gotta bust it over there so that we can get at least ordered, so that we don't miss out on dinner tonight. But check out Check out these stores here. How awesome. There it is. There's the Bavarian place we're going to eat tonight. Right there. And then here's a menu on the outside, but I'll show you when we get in. Okay, so one of the things that is really popular here is you get a fruit juice, or you know, you can pick different syrups and things and then have it as a spritzer. This is my absolute favorite fruit of all time, and that's passion fruit. So this is a passion fruit spritzer. That's just sparkling water.
Check out Braxton.
And then Braxton got himself.
Yes, he's smelling it.
Is that the ginger? Is that the one that was the ginger, or what is that? Oh, kind of like last night.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, of course.
To tell you.
Of course, he'll know what that is. It is what?
The Austrian one is better.
Oh, interesting. So the Austrian is way better.
Like the comparison.
Okay, interesting.
If you were going to pick,
And let me tell you, that is really good. That is very good. That is the brat and some kind of amazing sauce. I'm going to have to know what that is. This is the side of schnitzel that we got to go with our baked cabbage. So what this is this is like ground beef, a spiced ground beef that gets wrapped in cabbage, and then they throw it in and bake it. Put it with a really good sauce over the top of it, and potatoes, mashed potatoes. And that's a wrap on our rainy magical day at Neuschwanstein, my favorite fairy tale castle in all of Europe. And even with the rain, this place delivers. From those balcony views to the high-tech kitchen, it's easy to see why Ludwig dreamed it up. From the misty hike up the hill to the iconic bridge and cozy stay in Füssen, I really hope you felt like you were just right there with us. If you enjoyed this adventure, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss what's coming up next in Lemon Branch Travels, and leave a comment whether you would brave the rain for views like this. I would love to know. So thanks again for traveling with us. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen, or as the locals say, tschüss.